Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about failures in modern space exploration, the Boeing Starliner. What really went wrong, and why did it fail to achieve the success NASA and Boeing were aiming for? Was it technical oversight, poor management, or something else entirely? Stick around to find out as we break down the real reason behind the Boeing Starliner's failure in 5 key segments. Let's get started. The Boeing Starliner wasn't just any spacecraft, it was designed to be a competitor to SpaceX's Crew Dragon. Boeing's goal was to create a spacecraft that would ferry astronauts to the International Space Station, ISS, and beyond, serving as a critical link in NASA's Commercial Crew program. Boeing has long been a key player in aerospace, and they were expected to deliver another triumph. The stakes were high, and the project had massive financial and reputational consequences. Yet, what started as an ambitious vision slowly spiraled into a series of technical problems that shook the confidence of NASA and the public. The first major blow came with the Starliner's test flight in December 2019. The spacecraft experienced a critical software issue just after launch. A timing anomaly caused the Starliner to miss its intended orbit, preventing it from docking with the ISS. This wasn't just a minor glitch, this failure called into question the entire software development and testing process. Boeing later revealed that the software had multiple coding errors, some of which could have led to catastrophic failures had they not been caught in time. This raised serious concerns about Boeing's quality control and internal checks. During the mission, while the software glitch was a primary issue, there was another problem that compounded the situation: a communication breakdown between the spacecraft and ground control. During the test flight, the Starliner lost contact with mission controllers for crucial minutes. This delay in communication hampered Boeing's ability to correct the timing error and bring the spacecraft back on track. This lack of reliable communication is not just an isolated technical flaw, it points to deeper issues within the design and readiness of the Starliner, further questioning its ability to safely transport astronauts in the future. One of the most frustrating aspects of the Starliner project has been its continuous delays and budget overruns. Originally slated for operational missions as early as 2017, the spacecraft has been repeatedly pushed back due to unresolved technical issues. Each delay has added more financial burden, both on Boeing and NASA, leading to doubts about whether the project would ever be fully realized. This situation created an atmosphere of distrust around the timeline and reliability of the Starliner program, especially as SpaceX's Crew Dragon rapidly advanced and fulfilled its missions on time and on budget. After multiple setbacks, Boeing committed to resolving the Starliner's issues. The company has poured millions into debugging software, fixing communication systems, and undergoing additional safety reviews. However, the damage to its reputation has been done. SpaceX has already successfully transported astronauts to the ISS, leaving Boeing playing catch-up. Though Boeing remains committed to the project, the future of Starliner remains uncertain. Will it eventually meet expectations, or will it be remembered as a cautionary tale of ambition marred by technical failure? Only time will tell, but it's clear that Boeing has an uphill battle ahead. The Commercial Crew program was set up to reduce NASA's dependence on Russian Soyuz spacecraft and develop American spacecraft for manned missions. Boeing's Starliner was one of 2 spacecraft selected, with SpaceX's Crew Dragon being the other. While Crew Dragon rapidly succeeded, Boeing's setbacks delayed NASA's plans. This had a significant impact on NASA's overall mission timeline, especially as international partnerships and space station operations are tied to these spacecraft launches. The delay in Starliner's readiness created ripple effects for NASA's space exploration goals. Boeing has long been synonymous with cutting-edge aerospace engineering. However, the failure of the Starliner project brought a shadow of doubt over the company's current capabilities. Public perception, especially within the aerospace and tech communities, became increasingly critical. Boeing's missteps weren't just technical, they highlighted broader issues in management and strategic planning, which have been picked apart by analysts and enthusiasts alike. This failure opened the door for competitors like SpaceX to capture more public trust and admiration. Program: NASA was Boeing's largest client in space exploration. But with SpaceX's rapid rise and success, Boeing faced competition unlike any it had encountered before. SpaceX's innovative approach, faster timelines, and lower costs set a new standard in the industry. Boeing, a traditional aerospace giant, struggled to adapt to this new era of space competition. The Starliner's failure not only set Boeing back but also highlighted the company's inability to keep pace with the fast-evolving private space sector. One reason behind the Starliner's failure is the sheer complexity of modern spacecraft. Unlike rockets of the past, today's spacecraft are highly sophisticated, involving thousands of subsystems, millions of lines of code, and advanced communication systems. Any small error can snowball into a significant problem. For Boeing, the Starliner's software issues weren't trivial. They highlighted the immense challenge of managing such complexity and ensuring that every component works in harmony. Boeing's corporate culture has come under scrutiny in recent years, especially following the 737 MAX crisis. Critics argue that Boeing's focus on profitability and timelines, rather than safety and thorough testing, contributed to the Starliner's issues. The pressure to meet deadlines and budget constraints may have led to insufficient testing of the spacecraft's software and systems. Many analysts believe that this failure wasn't just a technical glitch, but a reflection of deeper organizational problems at Boeing. Boeing is responsible for Starliner's construction. NASA also plays a crucial role as the project's overseer and client. NASA's involvement in the testing and evaluation process means they share some responsibility for the project's delays and setbacks. Some experts have criticized NASA for not holding Boeing to the same rigorous standards as SpaceX, allowing certain issues to go unchecked until the test flight failures. This has led to calls for more stringent oversight in future projects. One of the most significant factors behind the Starliner failure was the apparent gaps in Boeing's testing and quality assurance processes. The software glitch, for example, could have been caught earlier with more rigorous testing. Boeing admitted that its software development process wasn't as robust as it should have been. The gaps in quality control not only delayed the project but also risked the safety of astronauts in future missions. The delay in Boeing's Starliner has had an impact not just on NASA, but on international space collaborations as well. With fewer spacecraft available to ferry astronauts to the International Space Station, it puts pressure on other countries' space programs. Russia, Europe, and Japan all depend on reliable access to the ISS, and any delays can disrupt the carefully coordinated operations of this international effort. The financial implications of the Starliner failure have been significant for Boeing. The company has had to spend millions of dollars on fixing the spacecraft's issues, which has eaten into its profits. Additionally, with each delay, Boeing risks losing future NASA contracts and other business opportunities in the commercial space sector. Investors have also grown wary, as the company's aerospace division continues to face challenges. The failure of the Starliner didn't just resonate within the aerospace community, it also had political ramifications. Boeing's contract with NASA was awarded as part of a broader effort to stimulate American innovation and reduce dependence on foreign spacecraft. When Starliner failed, it raised questions in Washington about the efficacy of awarding such large contracts to established players, especially when newer companies like SpaceX were delivering better results for less money. One of the most alarming aspects of the Starliner failure was the potential safety risk it posed for future manned missions. The software errors and communication problems that plagued the spacecraft could have led to serious consequences had astronauts been on board during the test flight. These risks emphasize the importance of thoroughly testing every aspect of a spacecraft before committing to manned missions. Every failure in aerospace presents an opportunity to learn and improve. Boeing has committed to applying the lessons learned from Starliner's issues to future spacecraft development. From improving software testing to enhancing communication systems, Boeing is working to ensure that these mistakes aren't repeated. The real test, however, will be whether the company can regain NASA's and the public's trust. Despite the setbacks, the Starliner still holds some advantages. For instance, it was designed to be reusable up to 10 times, which could make it more cost-effective in the long run compared to single-use spacecraft. Additionally, it is capable of launching on multiple rockets, giving it flexibility that could be advantageous in future missions. As of now, Boeing is working hard to get Starliner back on track. A series of uncrewed test flights are planned, with the goal of certifying the spacecraft for manned missions. While these setbacks have delayed the project by several years, Boeing remains optimistic that Starliner will eventually meet NASA's requirements and become a key player in future space missions. Exploration. Boeing's future in space exploration is still uncertain. While the Starliner failure was a major setback, Boeing has a long history of aerospace success, and the company remains a critical player in NASA's plans. The next few years will determine whether Boeing can bounce back and reclaim its reputation, or if it will continue to struggle in the face of rising competition from private space companies. Finally, the Starliner's failure represents a shift in the landscape of space exploration. With private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin rapidly advancing, traditional aerospace giants like Boeing must adapt to stay relevant. The future of space exploration will likely see more competition, more innovation, and hopefully fewer setbacks as humanity pushes toward Mars and beyond. The failure of the Starliner has raised questions about Boeing's innovation capabilities in the aerospace sector. Historically, Boeing has been a leader in aerospace technology, but recent failures have cast doubt on its ability to innovate and keep pace with emerging technologies. The company's approach to innovation will be crucial in determining its future role in space exploration. Analysts and industry insiders are closely watching how Boeing adapts its strategies and technology development processes in response to the Starliner setbacks. When examining the Starliner failure, it's insightful to compare it with other notable spacecraft failures. For instance, the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster in 1986 and the Soyuz MS-10 abort in 2018 offer lessons on how engineering challenges and procedural errors can have far-reaching consequences. Each of these incidents contributed to advancements in safety and technology, suggesting that while Starliner's failure was significant, it could ultimately lead to improvements in spaceflight safety standards. The Starliner's software issues highlight the challenges of integrating complex automation into spacecraft systems. As space missions become increasingly automated, ensuring the reliability of these systems becomes critical. Boeing's experience with the Starliner failure underscores the need for more robust automation protocols and better simulation environments to anticipate and address potential issues before they manifest in real-world scenarios. The Starliner's design and development reflect broader trends in spacecraft design philosophy. As space exploration evolves, there is a growing emphasis on modular, adaptable designs that can be rapidly updated and improved. The failure of the Starliner has prompted discussions about how future spacecraft should be designed to accommodate evolving technologies and mission requirements, ensuring they can handle unforeseen challenges. The failure has put a spotlight on Boeing's corporate culture and project management practices. In large organizations, a strong focus on deadlines and cost reduction can sometimes undermine project quality. For Boeing, improving project management and fostering a culture that prioritizes thorough testing and quality assurance will be essential to avoid similar issues in future projects. This cultural shift may also influence how other aerospace companies approach their own development processes. The international community has reacted with a mix of concern and opportunity regarding the Starliner failure. Other space agencies and private companies are observing Boeing's challenges to learn from them and refine their own processes. This situation also opens doors for increased collaboration between international space agencies, as they share insights and strategies to improve spacecraft reliability and safety. Financial markets have been closely monitoring Boeing's handling of the Starliner failure. Stock prices, investor confidence, and future funding opportunities are all influenced by the company's performance and response to setbacks. Boeing's ability to recover from this failure and demonstrate improved project management and technological innovation will be crucial in maintaining investor trust and securing future contracts. Starliner failure may influence long-term space policy and funding decisions. Governments and space agencies might reassess their approach to contracting and oversight for future space missions. The focus may shift towards fostering a more competitive and innovative environment, ensuring that companies like Boeing and their competitors are held to higher standards of performance and safety. Boeing works to resolve the issues with Starliner. The broader landscape of crew transportation in space continues to evolve. SpaceX's Crew Dragon has already proven successful, and other companies like Blue Origin are developing their own crewed spacecraft. The competition among these entities will drive further advancements in spacecraft technology, safety, and efficiency, ultimately benefiting space exploration as a whole. The Starliner's failure has been widely covered in the media, shaping public perception of both Boeing and space exploration. The extensive scrutiny has highlighted the importance of transparency and communication in managing high-profile projects. How Boeing addresses public and media concerns will impact its reputation and the public's confidence in future space missions. The failure has underscored the need for improved training and simulation for astronauts and mission controllers. Effective training programs are essential to prepare for and respond to unexpected issues during missions. Boeing and other space agencies may enhance their simulation environments to better replicate potential scenarios and ensure that both crew and ground teams are well prepared. Developers for new and emerging spacecraft developers, the Starliner failure provides valuable lessons. Understanding the challenges faced by Boeing can inform better practices and strategies for future projects. By learning from these setbacks, new entrants into the space industry can avoid similar pitfalls and develop more reliable and effective spacecraft. Government oversight plays a crucial role in ensuring the success of space missions. The Starliner failure has prompted discussions about the effectiveness of current oversight mechanisms. There may be calls for more rigorous inspections and regulatory measures to ensure that spacecraft meet high standards of safety and performance before they are cleared for operational missions. Advancements post-failure. In the aftermath of the Starliner failure, technological advancements are likely to emerge as Boeing and other companies work to address the identified issues. Innovations in software, communication systems, and spacecraft design may result from the lessons learned. These advancements will contribute to safer and more reliable space missions in the future. The failure of a major project like Starliner can have psychological effects on the engineers and astronauts involved. The stress of working on a high-profile project and facing setbacks can impact mental health and job satisfaction. Addressing these concerns and providing support to affected individuals will be important for maintaining morale and productivity in the aerospace industry. Despite the setbacks, public interest in space exploration remains high. The Starliner failure, while disappointing, has not diminished the excitement surrounding space missions. The ongoing developments and successes of other spacecraft, such as Crew Dragon, continue to inspire enthusiasm and support for space exploration efforts. The Starliner's failure could have implications for the emerging space tourism industry. As companies like Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic work on their own space tourism ventures, the challenges faced by Boeing may provide insights into managing risks and ensuring the safety of commercial spaceflights for paying customers. The failure has highlighted the need for effective collaboration between traditional aerospace companies and private sector innovators. Partnerships with companies specializing in cutting-edge technologies can help address challenges and accelerate the development of new solutions. Strengthening these collaborations will be key to advancing space exploration and overcoming future obstacles. Academic research plays a crucial role in advancing aerospace technology and safety. The insights gained from the Starliner failure may prompt further research into spacecraft design, software reliability, and mission management. Collaboration between industry and academia will be essential in developing innovative solutions and improving space exploration practices. The Starliner's issues have highlighted the need to evolve spacecraft testing protocols. Traditional testing methods may not fully capture the complexities of modern spacecraft systems. The failure has spurred discussions on adopting more rigorous and comprehensive testing procedures, including simulations that better mimic real-life conditions and stress tests that push systems to their limits. The setbacks with Starliner might influence space policy and funding decisions at both national and international levels. Governments may reassess how they allocate funds for space missions and which companies they choose to partner with. There could be increased emphasis on performance metrics and cost-effectiveness in future space contracts.
Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blessovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.